Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be taking a look at Rivian. Rivian has released the Q2 production figures and set dates for the second quarter 2023 results. So this is looking incredibly good for Rivian at the moment. Rivian announced that the production quarter ending in June 30th, 2023, the company produced 13,992 vehicles at its manufacturing facility in Normals, Illinois, and delivers 12,640 vehicles during the same period. Now, these figures remain in line with the company's expectations, and it believes it's on track to deliver 50,000 annual production guidance as previously provided. Rivian is looking to deliver 50,000 vehicles this year. Keep in mind, this company only really started production last year. Properly, they started production and they delivered roughly around 20,000 vehicles. They're looking to increase that roughly by 140%. That would be quite incredible. I'd be really impressed. Honestly, at the pace Rivian is moving, next year we could be looking at Rivian delivering 100,000 vehicles quite easily. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, the company also announced that on August the 8th, after market close, it will release its second quarter 2023 financial results. There we go. Financial results will be in August. Rivian will host an audio webcast at 5 p.m. ET the same day to discuss the performance and outlook for the business. Now, what does this mean for Rivian? All of this incredible production numbers. That's just one quarter. In one quarter, quarter two, they delivered over 12,000 vehicles. That's only the second quarter. That's really impressive. Now, this represents a 48% increase in production and a 49% increase in delivery quarter over quarter. So essentially, last year, they delivered 59% less vehicles in quarter two. This year, they're doing incredible. And with all this being said, throughout this entire week, Rivian has been slowly gaining momentum in stocks and share price. Now, currently, after the market is closed, the share price is $20.43. That's absolutely incredible. I've seen it gradually risen above my expectations. I did not expect Rivian shares to be recovering this well at this point. It's not just Rivian, there's a few other automakers that have been doing incredibly well as well. Tesla is the obvious one, but if you look at Li Auto, they've been increasing their valuation gradually for the past few months, and they've been doing it silently. And they've been doing a pretty good job at delivering some crazy number of vehicles. Now, we do have some more information on Rivian, especially to do with their delivery vans. This is quite exciting as this helps the company to diversify what they do as a brand, as a company. They don't just sell pickup trucks and SUVs, but they can sell delivery vans and hopefully more vehicles in the future, such as the R2 platform, which will feature, I believe, a cheaper and smaller SUV. Now, that will be a huge success for Rivian because currently their vehicles are very expensive, for the average person at least. So for them to be working on other vehicles that are more cost effective and very roomy for people who like big SUVs. So let's check out this article. Amazon and Rivian brings modified electric vans to Europe. Bespoke electric delivery vans for retail giant is shorter and narrower than American counterpart. So Amazon started rolling out its Rivian developed EVs, the delivery vans in Europe, following a redevelopment process to adapt it for dense European cities. So it's probably a smaller vehicle compared to the American version. I'm not surprised by that because in the UK, we've got some very narrow streets. The result of the van is shorter and a narrower body than which has begun operating in the US for over a year. Autocar contacted a spokesperson for clarification on how exactly that works. A host of driver assistant technology has been added to the EDV to mitigate its blind spotting, including a collision warning system, adaptive cruise control, and automatic emergency braking. For convenience, it features automatic door locks, plus a powered bulkhead and opens through the load bay when the van reaches a delivered destination. Now, this function relies on a new software package that automatically provides access to the delivery route, navigation, and driver support through the van rather than relying on an external app. So the first 300 European vans will be deployed in Germany, operating from Rivian's site in Berlin. Dusseldorf, and Munich, joining a fleet of an existing 1,000 electric vans from other brands in the country. Now, Amazon has placed an order for over 100,000 vehicles from Rivian in September 2019, and having led a 700 million, then 544 million investment round in the EV startup, so companies like Amazon and Ford has invested a lot of money into Rivian. And they're partly responsible for the success that Rivian is having right now. And I can clearly tell Rivian will be having a lot more success in the near future. But we have to think long term. Can Rivian be a serious competitor long term? I happen to believe they can. I happen to believe when it comes to luxurious SUVs, Rivian has the potential to actually compete with Land Rover or Range Rover, seriously. And I know that might sound a little bit far-fetched, but let's not underestimate them. So that's my news on Rivian thus far. Stocks are doing well. They're delivering a lot of number of vehicles. They're delivering vehicles in the European Union now, in Germany, with Amazon. That's incredible. So the future is looking good for Rivian. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video. Peace.